Hey folks, welcome to Playing in Traffic. Today's episode is coming from the one and only Wildwood Boardwalk in beautiful Wildwood, New Jersey, right next to the beautiful Atlantic Ocean. And yeah, what's he up here for today? Man, good old Wildwood Boardwalk. Haven't been here since May of last year, and I'm here to report breaking news. And also to give full credit to, I'll put the link in text form here and a link to a description of the video, because I did learn that this following piece of legendary entertainment in Wildwood, New Jersey is leaving. It is finished as we turn the corner. Look at this, folks, look at this. Legendary Cedar Avenue time, folks. Legendary Cedar Avenue. One of the things about Cedar Avenue is right around this area here was the one and only Mountain Magic Leather. I worked there for a couple weeks. I'm going to take a quick stab and say it was somewhere around 1988, right there. You see the water park right here. And then of course, all the way down the end here was the legendary, iconic Dracula's Castle. That started probably right here. You have the steps going up to the front door, the dungeon ride, the moat, blah, 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 blah. Oh, over here used to be a movie theater, or was that here? Was that this side? Movie theater. One thing I loved about this location right here, I'm going to point the camera right here, and this area right here in this parking lot, now it's a parking lot, an exciting parking lot, that was Photon Laser Tag. Prior to it being Photon Laser Tag, it was a giant arcade, and this is going back. Photon was there mid to late 80s, and that arcade was there forever. One of my favorite rides in the history of mankind used to be right here in this empty lot. Notice the consistency that everything's an empty lot now. That's kind of pathetic to think about. But right there, and I've never found this, never found a picture of this. I didn't have a picture taken of it with me on the ride, which is very, very disappointing. Was an old Batman ride. Oh, so good. It was so good. If you're a young little squirt like I was back then, so good. Batmobile riding through different scenarios. Had a track ride, and you were in the Batmobile, a variation of it. Oh, it was so awesome. And that was right behind me here. That is not why I'm here today. Why I'm here today is to tell you the following. I did state the water park, and it is official. After 26 seasons, Splashzone is closing. Let me rephrase that. Splashzone is closed forever. So there it is, folks. I think they actually started taking parts of this down. I'm trying to see if I can see any of it that's detached. But it is done. It is officially done. There was an auction on December 9th of 2025. Okay, so yeah, there was an auction of all this. I don't know the details about what was sold, what wasn't sold. We're going to go over on Skellinger Avenue, which is on the other side, and see if there's anything that might be that's been taken apart already. But the potential plans are for a high-rise hotel, luxury condominiums, or boutique, so high-end stuff, boutique hotel. There's one company rumored right now to be, would be the developer, Eustace Mita of the Icona. That's who is rumored to be in, what deal would be in the works for the developer here, but it's going to be a high rise. That's what this is going to be, and we're going to follow this, okay, over the course of time to see what actually comes of this. This is Scavenger Avenue right here, and it looks a little bare over here. Like maybe there is, maybe there has been some stuff removed already. That area right there looks a little bare. I don't remember exactly what it looked like. Right here, right there below that. Looks a little bare. Let's go up a little further. Scavenger and Ocean Avenue. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might be right in here. They might have started removing. Who knows? Report something like that. What this was before it was even a water park, I honestly can say, go on record, that I don't think I was ever in there, ever. Usually use Mariners Landing and Maury's Pier for that sort of thing. But, so I don't really remember using that. I will always, forever, right over my left shoulder right here, I will always and forever remember that image right there as being the Jackrabbit roller coaster. And I'll never get over that. And of course, right to the side, Dracula's Castle. And that to me, even though this water park had been there for 26 seasons, will always be the images that I will always remember. To the old fun shop location. I worked there for a few summers, kind of like 86, 87, 88. I've done videos here before about what that was like. The experience of getting ice cream from there. The experience of throwing French fries out the front door because the seagulls were all over. Lincoln and Ocean Avenue, that was the previous location, or one-time location of the fun shop. Not a long video here today, just more updating on some Wildwood activity that would definitely fit my channel. And as I'm passing here, this is a Glenwood Avenue. Legendary, because I've lived on both these streets at one point or another in my lifetime. Glenwood and Maple along the boardwalk. Look at this, folks, that's behind me. So it's looking like 2 stories, or I'm sorry, 3 stories, because you got the shops on the first floor. It is the new hotel. Wow, building upward, onward and upward. There goes some more action back there. So I remember I shot a video last May, roughly in this location, and that was at the time they just had the sign right around here saying coming 2025 was they were building this hotel. Well, guess what? It took a little longer than maybe that, but it is onward and upward with a new hotel here. I'll see if I can find some details to plug in to the video. Right across from the dog park. How convenient is that going to be? You'll have the hotel. Going to assume that's going to be pet friendly. I'm not going to, not a guarantee, just an assumption. Because look, you know, just walk your dog right across the boardwalk and go. But we'll see about that. But the hotel is on its way up in between Maple and Glenwood Avenue on the boardwalk. I guess this is a nice little spot to close this video out. Yes, folks, after all those seasons, it is now closed, permanently closed. Who knows what this picture is going to look like in about 2 years? That might not even be enough time, but we'll see. I'll take a picture of this right here. Cheese. And then see what this looks like in about 2 years. We'll see. As the details come through, I will follow up. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Have a great day, pleasant tomorrow. Here from Wildwood Boardwalk, Wildwood, New Jersey. It's Mikey _Heels. And see you next episode. This content, sorry. Not sorry for bonus content. Everyone loves bonus content. This parking lot right here, which would have been right next to Dracula's Castle. Dracula's Castle would have been right around in that area back there. My dad used to work this parking lot right here. Basically Maury's owned it. right? So you park here, go to Mariners Landing, go to the beach, go to do whatever. I'll never forget them times, man. Let's be like, how much money are you holding? Just in this criminal world that we live in. How is a 70-year-old man standing in the parking lot burning? I just was so, I was so mad. I think he was making, yeah, I think it'd be fair to say he was making $5 an hour while he was holding about $1,000. Yeah, makes sense. Good business model. Not only that, but let me just flip real quick and shout out my homie. Senior week, I stayed at the Malibu Hotel and wish I stayed here. Shout out to my homeboy, Army Sinkson. I don't know if he watches my videos, but I'm almost sure this was the Oak Hotel. It says Oak View now. It was awesome. He stayed here. It was just such an experience for me, because I didn't really remember a lot, like boarding house type living, and man, that was banging, dude. Leave it in the comments. Did you ever stay at the Oak Hotel or Oak View? I'm pretty sure it was this building right here. But senior week, 1984. That was like a majestic place. It really would. Still looks great. They really do well. They maintain it. It's clean looking from the outside. It was really clean on the inside. I remember that, man. I wish I stayed there and not the Malibu. No offense, not the Malibu motel, but I wish I would have stayed here. All right, signing out.